Folks, we're going to leave Depot Museum, Vicksburg, train depot. We'll go down here just a couple of blocks. Somebody said there might be a VFW post down here. I have a flag I need to retire. We're looking to the south, the farmers market area right here. Every Friday, 2 to 6. Beyond it's a historical village. And over here is there's a landscape specialist that has been there for decades and decades. But we're going to go inside right here in front of Brady Township Hall. Have to love the architecture. Established 1830. I thought this was the VFW. I'll be right back. Now this is very, very nice. Beautiful little location right here. Right across from the tree farm. Right here in the front lawn. Bright morning. It's the Veterans Honor Roll. Vicksburg, Michigan, from all the branches of the service. National Guard. All there. All the men and women that lost their lives out of Vicksburg. Civil War. Boy, look at all the people in the Civil War. The first 2 columns all together. I never knew that. That's something else. I knew a lot of Michiganders served in the Civil War, and this was a little village back then. World War II. My heavens sakes, look at World War II. Starts right there and goes all the way down. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.5 rows. Korean War. Vietnam. Desert Storm. The Gulf War. Iraq War. Served our country. Now, has a little asterisk that shows KIA. Okay? No, that's not. There's not an asterisk on here. And I don't know if I'm correct by saying that these are the dead, or if these are just the veterans that served from Vicksburg during these wars. It's my gosh, this is a small place, and I'm looking at this World War II. I would have heard about that's a wipeout. That's wiping out this whole town. More than that. So I can see where these were the gentlemen and ladies. There's some here I didn't notice any female names right off the bat. Yeah, there are. Yep, there are. Sure enough. So with that being said, the ladies and gentlemen here, I believe are the ones that served. Yep. I'd hate to think that this was were the dead. Many of them are now, of course, but that being said, God bless America, and thank each and every one of y'all for your service. And for those in foreign countries, your service as well, helping this nation over the years. Also to your families. Families, separation, so forth. I've been separated at one time from my family for a little over 6 years. There's no words for it. Because these are your heroes right here. Absolutely. Be right back. Back about 20 years or so ago, roughly, these tanks sat over in storage at Fort Custer, Battle Creek, and they were scheduled to be scrapped. And different organizations, a gentleman right here from from Brady Township, and others in Kalamazoo, and over in Marcellus. They got together and they acquired these 3 M60 main battle tanks. There may be more. These are the only 3 I know about. They were driven here across the open roads. They had special permission. They had police escort. They were driven in Kalamazoo, here in Vicksburg, and over in Marcellus. They were parked on the hard stands exactly where they were going to be setting, because not long after that, certain engine components and the fuels were drained and other things, rendering them inoperable. Breeches were removed from the guns. The main tank guns, other things were done inside to make sure that these would remain static museum display pieces. And you can notice the turret on this one is turned just a little bit off center, looking right straight down Sprinkle Road. Just the way you set up a tank. You're coming off a curve and you're coming into the straightaway, and on the inside, not the outside of the curve, a little camouflage back, that's where you sit, where you place a piece of armor, direct fire right up that road. The wrong person comes down there, they just hit the switch, boom, and it's an instant hit. We used to set up like this, direct fire, with 155 millimeter howitzers over in West Germany, and rule the roost. Put a 100-pound high explosive artillery shell down there, and one right after the other. That'll hold things up. And that's what this is positioned likened to doing. And I just noticed that a few minutes ago, and I thought, my gosh, my hat's off to those that placed this this display piece here, this M60, and set it up as such. I called it right out, and it's a good job. If she was sitting aiming straight ahead, no, this is great for as museum and display spaces go, and if you need that in the future. Hope you don't. We're going to end the video right here this morning. A little shot of the street sign reminding us, okay, to plant a tree with Dad to enjoy together. Stop in and buy a tree. They have them for sale. They're top shelf. We bought dozens of small pine trees from these folks back in the day in the early 70s. They're almost all still surviving, and very large animals, we'll say. This is top shelf organization right here. Come on in and see the Prudential Nursery folks right here in Vicksburg, Sprinkle Road and 24th Street. And I'm not working for these folks or anything like that. This is if there's something good out there, I like to show it. And that is cool. Plant a tree with your dad. Keep going out there till they get big one day, like that old growth maple right there, or oak in the front yard of the Prudential farmhouse. All right, have a great day. See you in the next one.